Welcome back to Two Bitches Reading. We're your hosts. I'm Kelcie.
And I'm Bree.
And today is part 2 of one of y'all's favorite types of videos. Reading 1-star reviews of books we loved.
Yeah. It hurts every time still.
But it's also kind of funny. Anywho, just my thoughts.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, do you have a point? And I start like reevaluating. And I'm like, nah. Okay.
Do you want to go first or should I?
Okay. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Nah, she's high tech. She got a whole laptop and everything. All right.
I know, Brady helped me set it up.
Okay, first one, you start.
Okay, so if you didn't watch our July reading wrap-up, then you don't know that there's this book called All the Bad Apples that is incredible.
Halfway through it right now.
And it's holding up.
It's holding up. It's holding up.
So, let's read some...
How can this be... Okay, let's see.
Okay. So this one says, DNF'd after the first chapter. Not for me. I should have known from the author's bio, really. Now let me read you the author's bio. Moira Fowley Doyle is half French, half Irish, and made of equal parts feminism, whimsy, and Doc Martens. She lives in Dublin where she writes magic realism, reads tarot cards, and raises witch babies.
First of all, love that.
Right? That makes me want to...
I was like, oh, I'm loving her.
Yeah.
She said, witchy. Get the fuck out of here. Ew.
No, she said French-Irish?
French? Irish?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
It's like, now we know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I read that, I'd be like, yeah, give me all your books. Give me 14 of them, hurry.
So, one last review on this.
Okay.
So this is supposed to be a book about women's rights and feminism. But what it really shows is a life without grace and forgiveness. None of the characters experience it nor give it, which makes this a pretty sad book. I just wish the author had included that as a message instead of making it all about secularism and abortion access.
What?
What? They just were saying words to say words.
A life without grace and forgiveness. They don't experience it or give it. From what I'm hearing, what? Is this the right book?
I know. Because here's the thing, like, this book is, sold as a feminist women's rights, specifically about women's reproductive rights.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're gonna have stuff about abortion access.
Yeah.
They're gonna, and, I just don't understand why they're,
Where's the grace not being given, not being experienced?
Yeah. And, this is literally... they said this is supposed to be about women's rights and feminism.
Babe, I'm halfway through it, and it's clear to me.
I'm like, what is your definition of women's rights and feminism?
Right.
Because this is obviously different from ours. And the rest of the world.
There's a disconnect. And I just need to know.
I know.
Unless she's, pro-life? Is that what's really getting her?
That's what I would assume. There were a lot of pro-life ones that were like, oh, it's not abortion. I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, have you gotten to anything that talks about abortion yet? You're halfway through?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You've gotten the one?
Yes.
Okay.
And, the main homegirl. I think we might be getting to that here soon.
Okay, because I only remember there being only 2 or 3 mentions of abortion access.
And it's not even and we took her into this room and we, really detailed it or anything.
No.
Yet. But, even when they did and talked about it, it wasn't, I don't know, anything crazy.
No. But I'm literally, what's then your definition? Because I'm confused.
Again, did we read the same book?
Literally.
It's not giving. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one that I recently read, give it 4.5 stars, A Psalm for the Wild Bill. I should put the author. I forgot. But you know the book, okay? It's so funny. Okay. 1 star. Okay, cool. Nothing is more rewarding than reading 100+ pages with the same 2 characters, closing the book, and realizing you don't know a single thing about them. Is it just me, or is this book filled with telling instead of showing? Is it me, or do I just have zero fucking concept on how the world works? Is it just me, or can Dex and Mosscap be replaced with literally any protagonist ever, and I wouldn't even know the difference?
Damn.
They say characterization where... but like what did you want from them? What were we missing? Because like life existential crisis,
Mm-hmm.
and then you meet a fucking robot who's like, hey, I'm just trying to hear to learn about humans, and he's like, please, I'm literally going through something right now, you can't learn from me. And it's like their journey together, and it's so cute and so fun.
So they are missing stuff.
They're missing it.
Yeah. Because didn't they say, like, am I just missing something? Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, it's just you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that book was really good.
Yeah, which I haven't read it yet, but I'm, like,
Quick
on
read.
the wait list.
Read it.
So.
Okay. Now, Craig. He said.
Oh, Craig.
This story and its characters have about as much depth as a balloon, and once that's popped, there's not much to look at. Big red flag went up for me in the first sentence, where it seems like a passive setting with a F-bomb, huh? Which happens a few more times in the first half of the book. Just reading this cold, no reading the book flap or reviews, I was kind of thinking that Dex was a robot trying to imitate human behavior until Mushroom the robot showed up. Do you have a gender? No. Oh wait, that was Dex answering, not the robot. Huh? And Dex referring to itself as they drove me batty. 0 genders and multiple personalities didn't add up for me. I thought I did good to make it slightly over halfway through. And then he said some random shit, I don't know. So let's just
say you're conservative.
Yeah.
And hate.
Yeah. Because Dex, they, them. But, like, that really wasn't even, like, a main... But a lot of people were mad about that, though. They said, one guy was like, you know what? I'm, like, all for, like, feminists and, like, doing your own thing and whatever. I was like, I don't know why. Okay.
Okay.
He's like, but, like, they, them, that pronoun's already taken. Like, make up your own.
What do you mean it's already taken?
What do you mean? He's like, get more creative. He was like,
Okay,
every
no,
time
but
they
then-
said they, I kept looking around for who else was there.
But then when people do have unique pronouns,
Yeah.
they get pissed at that.
Yeah. They were like, what the fuck is that?
No, just say what you really mean. Just say what you really mean.
Yeah. And then this is my last one. Gabby said, I hate this monk. Don't say it's sci-fi. Monks are monks. And if this is supposed to be a scientific and philosophical approach to the AI dilemma, get yourself a proper monk at least. Finish this book because it registered as a novella. No depth whatsoever for it to be a novel. I really can't find energy to spear on an intricate review, but suffice it to say, a robot could have written it with a bit more emotions.
Okay, so she loves books written by AI.
It's what I'm giving. It's what's giving.
Yeah.
Also, the monk wasn't the sci-fi. It's the fucking robots that became sentient.
She said every single aspect of this has to be sci-fi. Monks
Yeah.
are real and monks are, like, religious. That's not sci-fi.
Get a fucking real one.
Meh. She thought she got him with that, too.
She's like, even a monk? That's not sci-fi.
I know a real monk in real life.
I know real monks.
Have you ever watched the show?
No. Yeah, so I'm just like,
What?
Did you miss Did you miss the robot that he was talking to the whole time?
That's
Anywho.
crazy. Well, along those same lines.
Yeah.
I found reviews,
Yeah.
1-star reviews of Murderbot,
Here we go.
which there were also a couple that were like, oh, like they don't have a gender, like, but it's like he and then art and
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if any of those had that though, but
Yeah.
let's read. Alice says 0.25 DNF 27. Oh, her rating is 0.25. Sorry, not even 1 star. It's
Damn.
0.25.
0.25.
But
good idea.
she DNF'd at 27% through.
Okay.
And it's only 144 pages.
Wow.
That's how shit it is. This book is absolute shit. I just want to make that very clear. The writing is mediocre shit too. Barely any description about what the technology actually looks like. There's also no description on the setting either. There were other things I hated, but the story having no description was the worst part. The main character is a murder bot that has social anxiety. It's not done in a relatable way at all. OMG, they hate me because I'm a robot. It's just said over and over again that the main character feels awkward around humans. Later on, the story points out that since the main character is a robot, it has no gender and doesn't care about sex. Again, there's a whole paragraph on this, and it doesn't feel naturally integrated into the story at all. Look, I'm trying to be diverse. Yeah, it's a robot. Of course it doesn't have a gender. Another thing is that the main character reads actually like a girl. So this whole gender neutral thing is not working out. I'm not actually sure what a murderbot is yet, but I'm not reading the whole thing to find out. And they only read 27%.
Of 144. Do the math.
Yeah. Like what?
Don't know.
20 pages?
Sure. Well, what are they mad about now?
Apparently there was no description on anything. And,
Okay.
They didn't like the way that the,
No gender, but no gender.
yeah, and then also, like, the social anxiety. Like, I'm trying to be diverse, but I guess it didn't hit for them that it felt naturally diverse.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it was funny as hell.
That Murderbot has social anxiety.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And I related to it, so
I
mean...
I was like, no, it read pretty well to me.
It won't be everyone.
Yeah.
We all have different experiences.
Absolutely.
But, like, I don't know. Also, the fact that they're like, the main character reads like a girl anyway, so, like, what do you mean by that, though? Why do you say that?
Because what's giving you that?
What
vibe?
makes something feminine in narration?
Because if we're looking at it, nothing would give me male, female, whatever type of...
Do you think it's because they liked their TV show?
Huh?
Remember he always loves his TV shows?
Oh!
And he's just fangirling about it?
Yeah. That might be it. Okay.
Like, no one else can.
Enjoy television?
Okay, Mark. Mark said, so... ... Here we go. This is about a robot who appears to have no personality until you meet the humans in the book and experience the absolute 0 degree Kelvin of no personality. There's the slight grumpy human and all the rest. Imagine if Disney's 7 dwarves were Smith, slightly grumpy and slightly robot. Then, halfway through the book, there are like 2 pages where it seems there might be some life in this universe, but we soon resume with our regularly scheduled broadcast. There are also a few scenes of boring fights and a few scenes of boring things other than fights. This book is just dull. All the dullness of a dull novel, but our modern technologies, patent pending, have enabled us to pack that same amount of dullness into the convenient size of a novella.
Mark fucking hated this book.
Yeah.
I'm like, the attitude, Mark.
I kind of love
that.
Like, if you're gonna give a 1-star review...
You better put all the attitude, all the passion into that.
Yeah. That's what I want to see in a 1-star.
Actually, thank you, Mark.
Thank you for that.
I don't agree, but I love that. It's so weird he says absolutely no personality when, like, I'm like, this fucking robot? Murderbot?
I was laughing out loud.
Literally.
And literally that's the point, is that he does have a personality.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, it's just like every single thing that they think about, it's like laced with sarcasm or like a joke or like a anxiety. Like, there's so much personality in the books.
Yeah. And also, I feel like these people all forgot this is a novella.
Yeah.
It's less than 200 pages.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of world building.
There's no
not going to be a lot of...
Yeah.
But with what we were given in 144 pages...
I got a clear picture.
Me too. Granted, we did do the audiobook.
We did.
So maybe it reads different on the page.
Okay.
If, I don't know.
I'll give them that.
Maybe it means that they're dull.
Yeah, they don't read with any, imagination.
Yeah. So it's really your fault, Mark.
Sorry, Mark.
And Casey. Yawn. Holy freaking crap, was that boring. There was absolutely no action. The dialogue was bland. There was no humor. The story didn't even paint a picture for you as a reader. Although it had promise in the first 10% of the book, it fell down the crap hole face first. The ending even had me say, "That was seriously it?" So glad I got this on sale, but sad because I paid money for this at all. Would not recommend.
So remember we were just saying 2 seconds ago?
Yeah. But hey, they thought that the first 10% was good.
Yeah!
So maybe if you meld the 10% that person liked,
yeah,
and the 27% of the other one,
okay,
DNF,
it's starting to add up.
Yeah.
But I love it's in bold, in caps. There was no humor. I was laughing off the first.
I was laughing out loud.
Yeah.
And I don't laugh out loud.
Yeah. You have your chuckles.
Yeah. And this is all for the first book.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the funniest.
Yeah.
One more.
Tweets their own.
Laurent said, according to the web, Martha Wells has won for Best Novella Award for Murderbot. All I can say that the competition must have been pretty piss poor if this won, because this is as bad as it gets in SF. The world building is pitifully inadequate. There's absolutely no descriptive attempt at, anything. Bird things. Oh, how wonderfully banal and lazy writing. The plot is about as thin, watertight, and predictable as the future of a piece of toilet paper, only less absorbing. I couldn't care less about any of the characters, with the possible exception of Hostile One. It's, not he or she. It even says so in its. Tedious inner monologue grates after a few pages. It hates humans. Check. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Check. It watches and constantly reminds us that it does. Lots of soap/vids. Basically, this is one of those asexual teenagers who have the emotional depth of a soap bubble film, and the book comes across as yet another failed attempt at touchy-feely tree-hugging SF, which of course never works. Murderbot? More like Suicide Bot. Hell, Marvin seems positively the life and soul of the party after this construct.
Does Laurent write? Because let me read what the... He said this plot is as thin, watertight, and predictable as the future of a piece of toilet paper, only less absorbing.
I mean, he ate.
He ate! What is wrong with that? And it's I don't know why they think they're gonna get, this epic fucking high fantasy sci-fi world building,
It's a novella, and they even said best novella. It's a novella. Do you know what a novella is?
And it's just, you don't need a lot of world building in that scenario, because,
no.
It's futuristic. There's sentient robots. They're on, a mission. Think of a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. It's literally gonna be just the same as any other, basic sci-fi.
Yeah, it's still based on... That. Yeah.
You don't need a lot.
It's not some fantastical thing where everything's different and, Laurent. So also...
Yeah.
I love his wokeness, though. Asexual teenager. Asexual. Look at you knowing your little things.
But who have the emotional depth of a soap bubble film. What's a soap bubble film, first of all? I don't know what a soap bubble film is.
I don't know.
Like, I'm like a soap, you know, like a
Soap bubble.
like, is he like referencing like, you know, the TV
Yeah.
soaps that are like
Like a soap
over
opera?
dramatic? Like, are you trying to say something like that, but then bubble because it's like
Small.
I don't know. Laurent, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I love it.
Right.
I really do. Now, they can really write.
Yeah.
When people hate, they hate.
Yeah.
They hate bad.
They do. They hate with passion.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do one of my top tier fucking series. The 5th season. By N.K. Jemisin. My gal. Love her. Her writing, heart fucking breaking and dark. And just like...
I'm so excited to read that. Like,
But just be aware it's dark.
I know. You
know? That's the main thing. But also, like, people were mad about that. But, like, babe, it's their world. It's the story.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to
kind of know that going into it.
Yeah. Like, because I mean, I had a similar experience when it came to Poppy War.
Yeah.
Because,
I don't
like,
think you were expecting...
I wasn't expecting it to be as dark as it was.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it to be a little more, like, magic fantasy
Yeah.
than it was. But, like, once I was in it and, like, got it,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, like, this is intense, this is good.
Right.
It wasn't 100% my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I still appreciated it and loved it and understood.
But also, when you came into it, you didn't know that it was going to be, like, this, deeper kind of thing.
Yeah. I really knew nothing.
I mean, back in the book, babe, if you read it, this is going to be dark.
Yeah.
Anyways. Javi said, couldn't even finish it. Too jumbled, too overcomplicated, characters forced and out of place, woke AF, too much for even my taste. The original idea is great, but it just doesn't click with me. It certainly fits being a Disney show. Sorry, not sorry, but not for me. Moving on.
What does Disney have to do with it?
Disney?
What?
Javi, Disney?
What does that have
Disney?
to do with it? Even I know that's not. Like, what did you mean? Like, it's better than watching Disney?
It certainly fits being a Disney show.
Oh. Maybe. No.
What Disney are you watching, babe?
Literally.
Because
I was like, okay, maybe it's because, like, he was saying something about it being too woke. But, like, Disney's not that woke.
Not that woke.
So. And you were confused, bud. Are you confused by Disney movies?
And they're woke AF? Like,
what about it?
what do you mean? Because, like, shit's just, like, it's not, I don't understand.
He would hate Murderbot.
Badly. So the Disney really got me.
No, that really got me too.
And then the woke as fuck. Because they're like...
Even for him.
Even for him.
He's, you know, he can take a little bit.
Like, he's with the people.
He's like,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Not too much. Nah, Disney was crazy. Oh, this is a short one. This one just literally made me laugh. HP said, I need to get ready for the gym, but trust this book will be dealt with when I get home.
That was a 1-star review?
Yeah, that was it. I was like, okay, did HP come back? And like, no. So.
Oh, I love that, though.
I gotta go to the gym. But trust, I will have words with this book.
I love that. I love that so much. I'm gonna use that.
But trust will be dealt with when I get home. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I get a spanking.
Hey, look at it. That's why I'm like, is it 5 stars?
Like, wait.
That's the 1 star. Oh.
Was that an accident? All right. Twirl Squirrel. Shout out.
I love the creative name.
Reading this book feels like getting a stream of real-time text messages from an angry American teenager making up a choose-your-own-adventure novel on the spot. At one point, the narrator says, ha ha, in second person. Embarrassing for the editor to let this slip. Embarrassing that so many people, including the author, think this constitutes pushing creative boundaries. Haha. Where other books may have space for themes to develop and emerge naturally from the narrative, here you have the narrative equivalent of filling the margins of a high school book report with sarcastic commentary and crayon. Haha. You've heard much praise for the socio-political potency of the story and characters. When will you learn your lesson with American political commentary? This is an edgier Animal Farm, the kind of shit only a liberal could possibly mistake for political depth or insight, as many millions of liberal fans seem to have done.
Okay, so they're obviously not American, though, right? Because they keep saying, like, American teenager, American politics.
I
like,
know.
To me, that says you're not American.
Right. So when you're looking at America...
Uh-huh. Because I know that not... Obviously, the rest of the world isn't, like, liberal or conservative. Like,
right.
And something... Like, sometimes it's different, like,
yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where are you from? And, like, what are your stances? Because, like, I'm getting... If we're comparing it to, like...
Yeah.
What we know. Like, it's obviously more conservative.
Right.
But, like, are you something completely else?
Because...
I'm just trying to figure this person out.
They're not fucking with the political commentary.
Yeah.
But I've, like...
But, like, are they saying it's not enough?
It has to be too much, but also...
Like the
there's, like, a lot of slavery. There's a slavery aspect, for sure. There's, like, a racism.
Mm-hmm.
There's, military-ish. But it's not, like... it's, like... Am I getting social commentary from this? Like, yeah. But I don't know how to explain it.
Is the author American? Do you know?
Yeah. I think so. Black woman. Just dreads. I love that. I don't know.
Our non-American friends, have you read this book? And I'm curious to know what you think. Do like, American authors sound different? Because I'm trying to think, like... Because I'm sure I just read Witcher.
Yeah.
And that's, like, translated from a whole other language.
Right.
And it's... I mean, maybe the translation, they made it sound...
More American?
My norm.
Yeah.
But, like, it didn't come off any different.
Yeah. Like, I didn't notice, like, oh, this is not written by American.
No. And then, like, literally All the Bad Apples was written by half French, half Dublin. Yeah. Or Irish.
I'm not getting, like, this is an Irish...
Yeah.
French type of, like...
No. And then, like, any British book.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not noticing it, if that's a thing.
But maybe, I mean, there's probably some American books that are egregiously American.
Yeah.
Like, sure. But I feel like this one would not be one of them.
This one's not given that. It's just, like, dark and about slavery in a way. Like, yeah. Like...
That is American.
Yeah.
That's...
But, like...
Not that literally there's slavery other places, too.
But I feel like it doesn't read like it's an American thing. Because, like, there's lots of books that have, like, slavery in it. And it's not... I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you guys know the book. Like, do you get that if you've read it? Like, is it social commentary? Because, like, you could put that on there. But also it just feels like a dark... Like, yes... But I don't know. I don't know.
Like, you could say that about any high fantasy novel that has, like, hierarchy in its social construct, because that's gonna be anything. Yeah. So, like...
But, like, it doesn't read like, I made this to be a social commentary.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you wouldn't say that, like, Ember in the Ashes is social commentary.
Right. It would just read as, like, a... I mean, it could fit.
Political, but it's like
I'm not calling out a specific thing.
Like, I wouldn't say that this is like...
It's not calling... Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Are we just dumb? Oh, I think that was the only one.
That was it?
That was it. That was it for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one?
You know I want to do my favorite...
Your favorite.
Okay, my new favorite, it's still, I'm addicted, Heartstopper. So you know what's coming for this.
Yeah.
Henry Christopher said, Nick and Charlie are written by a female author almost purely for the female gaze. This isn't a book I feel would connect with living, breathing, male-identifying people. The art style is inconsistent at best, ugly at worst, and some of the facial expressions are downright horrifying. Imagine a Jeff the Killer smile, and you're getting close. I wasn't invested, but the restricted color palette was a smart choice and made the visuals slightly easier to look at.
So he's mad that it's not that classic comic book look.
Yes.
He said, I read fucking comic books. That's for men. That's for boys. That's for males. This? Anything different? Oh, that's women.
Also, I mean, from what I've heard other people say, and even like the actors who are in the show Heartstopper, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like female, I mean, I would say like female gaze in the sense of like, it's not the male gaze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's not, like, that male identifying people wouldn't connect with it.
Yeah.
Because again, like everything I've heard,
yeah,
everyone's eating it up.
So he's just mad about the style of the comic.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Henry.
Okay.
Stick to your classic comic books.
Okay, Angela said, bland, predictable, and so concerned with correctness. Also, dullest text combos.
If y'all read my text combos, no, for real. No, literally. Wait, what? Like,
yeah.
It's just a normal...
And then someone commented under that saying, what do you mean by correctness? Or were you talking about basic human decency by characters using people's preferred names and pronouns?
Period.
I'm like, Rocky V?
Period.
Say less.
Like, yeah. We have that representation, baby.
Yeah.
We have that respect. But it's like, correctness?
You're making it feel like it's such a chore.
Yeah.
Like, it's like oh my God. So much work to...
You don't have to do that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Angie.
B. Jones said, I would rather gouge out my own eyes. That's all. That's all.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Okay. Marie said, Charlie's an itty-bitty Lilliputian gay boy. Don't know what that means, by the way. Who is always apologizing for being such a little idiot. Who befriends big and husky, confident rugby lad Nick. And they fall in love and kiss each other in a week, even though Nick doesn't even know he was gay beforehand. Totally realistic and not at all stereotypical. My Tomodachi life characters had more profound personalities, and also makes less smoogly whirl faces like Charlie. No,
idiot. Actually, Marie, you got me with that one. That was funny.
But also, this is a comic. What do you want?
Yeah, it's just supposed to be about a cute little love story, babe.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like this whole crazy.
Like, we gotta... plus, you can't speak for all, people who don't know or, like, haven't, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, he had that...
experiences. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Chill out. Like, people know exactly when they're gay, when they know. They are gay and they know. Anyways.
Sishi said, Heartstopper fans are among the most disgustingly insufferable groups of people. I can hear their footsteps. What is that emoji? Like,
No.
I can hear their footsteps. She hears me coming.
What do you mean disgustingly insufferable?
Because we talk about it all the time. Me too, though. I'm disgusted by myself. And how much I love this world, these characters, and I'm waiting for the movie. They finished filming, and I'm not ready for it to be over. What do you
Oh, it's only one movie?
Yeah, and that's it.
That's it? Nothing else.
Nothing else. They're all saying goodbye to their characters, and I'm like, stop! What do you mean?
For real?
Yeah, and then we have one more book, which I think the book is coming out
Before the movie?
before the movie.
And the movie's the book?
Yeah. And the novella. The little novella.
Oh,
That's already out.
Yeah.
Nick and Charlie. Okay, one more.
Yeah.
My insufferable little heart. My little footsteps. Okay. Kai said, in love with the light-haired jock and dark-haired artsy twink trope. But what made this even better was that they were British. It's every pairing that I've ever liked, loved, the plot, and the relatability of the characters. Not cringy and just cheesy enough to be great. Love it. Update. I have reread it, and, it's very overhyped. IDK if it's the graphic novel format that makes it seem childish, or just the characters. But really, it was kind of weird. Like, real humans don't work like that. It would be so much easier to read if I didn't have to see the secondhand embarrassment rather than read it. Anywho, just my thoughts.
It's so funny because that's literally what he sounds like.
That's how they sound.
I thought when you were reading the first part, he was gonna be like, said nobody ever, or something like that.
Yeah, no, they loved it.
They said, I ate this shit. Oh. Rereading it, honestly kind of overhyped.
One star.
Ooh.
Overhyped, like, so I was actually cringy and cheesy. Like, no, I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, gays. Okay, Kai, because that first paragraph is in caps.
All caps.
Like, you ate that shit up.
Yeah.
So I just need to know what you went through.
Like, what happened? Like, how far apart was it?
Yeah. What did you go through personally?
Yeah, I feel
What's
like
your experience?
it's
I feel like something else got him. Like, somebody broke up with him, and he's like,
yeah.
you know, I don't care. Fuck
no,
love,
and you know what? I get if it's that, you
Yep.
get a pass. You get a pass.
Honestly, with the switch up, it has to be.
And the fact that they kept their original.
Exactly.
Because I've seen people say, like, edit, and it's like, and I'm like, well, okay, but what'd you say before?
Yep. That's what happened.
Yeah, they're like half my heart is still there.
Yeah.
They just have to heal.
That's
it.
Heal. That's it.
Kai, we're with you.
Don't
it's
worry,
okay.
Kai.
You'll get through this.
Read it one more time.
Second update. Oh my god, guys, I love it. Okay, that's all I have for Heartstopper.
Let's do another romance. Even though it's not marketed as romance. Okay, is it?
I don't know. What is it? What book?
You're supposed to be here, Kelcie.
Oh, is it the
This
one
is how you lose your time
Okay.
more.
It's not considered a romance?
Well, because, like,
Or
it's
marketed?
That's what I was, like, trying to, like, it's just, like, sci-fi. And it's, like, but romance.
Is it like a
I don't know what they
romantasy?
say.
But it's like romify? No, coin me with that.
Romance. Hey, new genre. It just popped up.
Romify. Romance sci-fi.
Thank you. No, literally. All right. And for those who have read it, don't you love
Why
it?
have I never, like, I haven't read any of the books that you're talking about. That's so rude.
Which one did you do? I read all those already.
Yeah, you read all
So far.
And you're halfway through all the bad apples.
It's just like when you recommend, I take that seriously and I go and read it. And then like when I
The
recommend,
next 4 I have, you haven't read.
and we're not there yet.
I just started with the ones you did.
And we're not there yet.
Trouble here at the TBR Podcast. She heard my feet stomping. She said, no,
Like,
that's
when he said that,
disgusting.
that's all I figured.
With her, like, gay pride shirt. It's sort of
Tiny steps. Okay, let's get down to
No,
business.
serious.
Tracy said, this book made me feel really dumb. I don't think it was the book's fault. The combination of high science fiction with poetic literary fiction just didn't click together in my brain. There was never a point in this book where I knew what was going on. I just finished it. I have no idea what happened in it. Can't fault you for that, Tracy. Can't fault you for that. Because it is very, like, sci-fi, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, but like written.
flowery.
Yeah.
Language.
So you're like, what? Then you get it. But apparently you don't get it. Alright. First thoughts. This book is sloppy, poorly written, laughable, ridiculous, needlessly confusing, and I hate this word, cringy. Its worst crime from where everything else is stemmed was the writing. A few reviewers have one-starred this book with the comment that it was nonetheless very well written. I would, however, argue that this is one of the most poorly written books I have ever read. It sacrifices plot, compelling characters, structure, purpose, narrative, and world building for an attempt at a middle-grade quality poetry. And this is coming from someone who adores poetry.
No, they're very pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go to Oxford.
They literally, I gotta really put that in. Like, I know poetry.
I know.
I read the classics. I've read all the obscure. I think it was very well written. Patrick said, "What did I just read? Time-traveling agents from warring futures. Sounds great. Not sure if that's what it was about, though, to be honest. So much fluff. I had to check to see if Fabio was on the cover of this love story gone rogue. Like, maybe I'm a simple-minded in person and it wasn't for me. Maybe I'll go back to reading my picture books. Either way, I'm contemplating experimental surgery so I can give it three thumbs down."
They really didn't like it.
They said, "Don't make no, what is it? Romify.
No Romify.
No Romify. Fuck that." But no, the love, it was so beautiful. Ugh.
He said, "Fabio, where you at?"
He's like, "I'm trying to do 3 stars down."
He's gonna pull his dick out for that. Thumbs down.
That's what that surgery was about.
Yeah, same size.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Kayla. Pretty name. I like how you spell it.
Oh.
You know, like, oh.
That's cool.
Nope. Absolutely not. The most useless purple prose floating into my eye sockets past some brain wrinkles and directly out the other ear. Apparently, there are lots of people who found this beautiful and meaningful. It won both the Hugo and Nebula for Best Novella. I couldn't even finish it. I made it through 80 pages of pure torture, then skimmed to the end. I'll go back and alter my timeline to a moment when I was still anticipating this read and leave it there forever.
Was that a reference to the book? The altering the timeline?
Had to be. It is. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they read a little bit. That was
like, I know the book.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Nah. Kayla. The pretty Kayla. I love how she even says, like, it won both Hugo and Nebula for Best Novellas. Like, you know it's good. It has to be good.
Yeah.
It won both. But for me?
No.
Uh-uh.
And you know what? That's okay. You don't have to love it. You don't have to love it.
Because I love the floating in my eye socket past some brainwaves directly at the other ear.
Honestly, I felt that.
Yeah.
Like, I saw that.
The imagery.
Girl,
write a book. No, some of y'all are good writers.
Yeah.
Like, creative.
Literally.
Okay, that was it.
Okay. Let's head into a fantasy book that I just finished that I loved.
Yeah.
Sabriel by Garth Nix.
It's on the way. I got it.
I finished book 2 already, on to book 3. Ooh. So Sarah said, "Piece of trash. Don't even bother starting this. I was bored the whole time. It's totally weird and what the heck. I never really got what they were doing and why they were doing it. I never got who or what the bad guys were. This book is confusing and so boring, you don't even want to try to figure out what's going on. Don't waste your time on this. You have better things to do, like hitting your head against the wall." Have that's why she didn't understand it.
She lost it.
She went...
You could have said it was boring, but you know what? Actually, I'm glad, that you took this time to really explain.
See, I feel like her review was boring. Like, that really gave me nothing.
Because I did feel like, at the end of the day, just say it was boring.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to say it's boring, be more creative.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
went through one ear, brainwave socket, out the other. Come on. Step up your shit.
Okay, well, Chaitra said, "Just a ridiculous first novel. I got a shock when I learned partway through the book that the heroine was 18. which they tell you at the beginning, but...
Okay.
She acts like a child of 9. She continues this for the rest of the book. No matter what obstacles she faces, no matter how many chances she's given to learn, the only time she's not acting 9 is when she's crying over what she thinks is this hunk falling into bed with a tart. She's still silly as hell, though. What was I thinking picking up the book? In the book's defense, the magic involves putting the dead beyond the 9th gate. It does this in an innovative, I think, fashion, using 7 bells. But this is hardly present without the heroine making a fool of herself, or getting bailed out by random people/creatures, or actually having no reason whatsoever to do this magic. Honestly, why couldn't this quest be undertaken who had an inkling of what they were doing? I could find nothing to like about this book. And it's so highly rated too. Hate, hate, hate. I think I should stay well away from young adult fiction. And you know what's funny, though? Is that she just said that, in the book's defense, that the magic was good and innovative.
Yeah.
But then she says, I could find nothing to like about this book.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, like, it is a YA.
It is YA. And also, like, it literally tells you why no one else could undertake this mission. Like, there's literally, like, it's right there. It's spelled out at the beginning of the book why she has to do this and why she doesn't know as much as she should. Have you not read any YA book that's about, like, learning magic as you go and as you're being put into situations? Because, like, that's every
fucking YA,
like,
yeah. So we can just tell that she reads high fantasy adult novels. Totally fine. Love. And this is just not her cup of tea. Because she doesn't like that. That's fine.
So, Devin Willis says, the fantasy genre is almost always a hit or miss. And unfortunately for myself, Sabriel was another miss. Garth Nix was commended by Wikipedia for dodging the genre-defining fallacy of extensive world-building in place of actual plot. I would agree. Nix does an excellent job of avoiding details about anything at all until the plot calls for it. Nothing is explained, nothing means anything, and so I finished the book feeling duped. There is no story worth hearing between these covers. Please don't waste your time. An open-minded reader that gave this book a sincere chance.
Did you?
Did you? Because again, this is YA.
And, like, it's the first novel. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's gonna be mystery and things you don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's an introduction.
Yeah. And I will say, like, it's not heavy. Like, if you're coming from Brandon Sanderson, this is gonna feel like shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not like that. But that's also
That's high fantasy.
High fantasy.
For a reason.
This is YA fantasy.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I was very intrigued by the world.
Yeah.
They didn't, give you all the politics or anything.
Right.
But, like, you get bits and pieces that make you want to keep reading the series, honey. It's a series.
That's it.
Devin.
Just stick with your Brandon, and that's fine.
And that's fine.
And that's fine.
Spud
said,
I'm curious as to why this book has been placed as 6th on the list for best kick-ass female characters from YA and children's fantasy and science fiction. Why? I think Sabriel is really cool. A really interesting
Because you love her.
I love that girl. Like, that's my gal. Because what I love about Sabriel is that she isn't, like, super, like, she doesn't know everything.
She's, like, overly confident.
Yeah, she's not overly confident. Like, she feels her mistakes.
Okay, humble.
And, like, she does keep making mistakes. Like, she feels
As
the
one
most
would.
human of
of
a main character that I've read in a while.
Oh, they don't like that.
They don't like that. And, like, the decisions or the choices that she's faced with are really difficult. Yeah. Where I don't know which one I would choose. Yeah. And so it's, like, very moral gray vibes, which I love. Mm-hmm. So,
Spud wants to be in his fantasy element. He needs everything different. No human aspect.
No.
At all.
And they have only given 2 reviews in their life.
Damn, they really
they really hated it. Okay, last one for Sabriel. Apu. I tried really hard to like this book. I failed. I think it's the talking cat. Maybe it's aimed at a younger audience than myself. That's never bothered me before. Am I finally getting old? Everything was pretty easy for Sabriel. At no point did the suspense really build up before she'd conquer whatever it was that she had to conquer. Maybe I'm sexist and didn't bond/empathize with a lead female character. Yep, that must be it. Nothing to do with the obvious plotline. No, that must be Nyx's skill in suggesting subtly what will occur before it actually does. Actually, I think it's the talking cat. I do really, really admire the concept. The cover was nice too, with all these symbols shining in different places dependent on the light. But that cat, the talking one.
He said, talking fucking animals? Get that surely from me.
And I love the talking cat.
I love a cute talking cat.
It's like one of my favorite characters because it's more than just a talking cat. Maggot is my shit. Maggot.
That just reminds me of like Sabrina Teenage Witch and Salem. I'm like, I love a talking cat.
It's like very similar vibes too, for sure.
I love that.
Like sarcastic, kind of like pessimist. Yeah. That's Maggot. But I love the fact that like
he's very self-aware.
He's very self-aware. He said, maybe I'm sexist. You know what? Yeah, no, that must be it.
I'm like, but actually, if you know yourself,
if
you're self-aware,
I guess
that talking cat really got him. Bad. All right. So, I have one of my favorite sci-fi series, The Expanse. Ooh, we got to it. The Expanse. All right. Let's just talk about the first one specifically because it's a 9-book series.
And you're rereading it again right now.
I am.
That's how much you love it.
Yeah. So, just the first one. Sean. I'm calling time of death on this one. This book is terribly written. It often feels like the authors have the combined vocabulary of a 14-year-old, and they should probably start writing for that age group instead. Or, ideally, younger. The dialogue is atrocious on a level that I don't even know if I've ever experienced before. And the characters' personalities are paper thin, which that one hurts me because I'm not exaggerating the least. If you enjoy good prose, you won't find even a lick of it here. Vomit zombies? Are you kidding me? But like, it's a new thing that just popped up and they're like, what the fuck do I call that? And they look like a fucking vomit zombie. He said, she said, Holden said, that's all we ever get. At about 60 odd pages in, and there was a he replied, and it actually shocked me, because even when a character asked a question, the author opted for said instead of asked. This is not a book for intelligent people, and yes, I probably will think less of someone they tell me they openly enjoyed this book. It's that bad.
Bree, you shouldn't have said that was your favorite.
Damn it!
That one person.
Sean, I'm kidding, Sean. Damn it.
She hates it.
Sean, I don't fuck with it.
You're gonna miss your chance to smooch on this guy. I mean, honestly, like,
if you don't like it, you don't like it.
8 out of 10 review.
Yeah. There were some strong aspects. Like, it's, you know, like, you gave some, what is it? Your sources, your evidence.
Yeah, and I like that he had, like, the personal aspect.
Yeah, a little bit there.
You know, like, if you don't like it, I don't like you. Yeah. You know, like, so.
They had that passion in there.
Yeah. But, nah.
Could have been more creativity.
Yeah, like
the delivery.
The words you used could have been more diverse, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about he said, she said. Like,
well, what do you mean? Neil said, blah. It's like someone dared the authors to write a book that includes every element that might possibly appear in a sci-fi story. And they not only took that dare, but then made it all gross and as juvenile as possible. All of it centered on 2 protagonists who are distinguishable because one of them wears a hat. And there's one section where that one isn't wearing his hat, and things become really confusing for a while. He got me with that. To put it mildly, women have very little to look forward to in this version of our solar system's future. What do you mean?
Are the female characters, like...
One's like a fucking genius. It's like a head engineer, and then one's like,
they're projecting what they.
I don't I spent most of the story wondering why no one was questioning the vast number of assumptions everyone was making about what was happening. Towards the end, one of the characters finally, ! Begins to wonder whether they were wrong about some of the assumptions. But not all the assumptions. If someone outside the solar system shot something at Earth 2 billion years ago and it missed the target, and that person never followed up on what happened, then I'm not sure why it's anything for us to worry about. I don't know what he's talking about.
What book did you read, honey?
Because all the assumptions, everyone got a piece of the story, but at the end of this one, like, you kind of, they connect. You see, we have to make assumptions based on what we know. And then when they come together, it came together. Not a great review, though.
No.
Not my strongest, because, like, what did you read?
Yeah, like, did you...
But I will say, loved the laugh at the distinguishable, because one of them wears a hat, but there was one point when one didn't know, right? You got me there, Neil. You got me there. Even though they're wildly different. Jasmine said, one of the stupidest fucking books I've ever read. Was gonna give it 2 stars because the conflict in the plot is vaguely interesting, but the ending pissed me off so much I'm giving it 1. Do not trust anyone who says this is good. I don't know what I'm missing, but this isn't just bad. It legitimately made me mad. Epitome of a dude bro book. Made so much sense when I found out that the pseudonym is for a male writing duo, 2 times the masculinity, and they just riff off each other's delusions, since one of them is George R.R. Martin's writing assistant, which, didn't know, that's cool.
Thanks for the info.
I pledge to never read Game of Thrones in my life, and if I do, please call me out as a concerned friend. Very telling how many allegories?
Uh-huh.
Very telling about how many allegories and analogies and world building mentions female prostitution or body parts.
Oh, maybe that's what the other guy was, like, referencing.
But, like, I mean, it was, like, an aspect, but...
It's not the main...
There's other women who do other women things. I don't know. The women in this book are so fucking cool. Agreed.
Okay.
But then the author makes them blush and talk about how cool and in love they are with the main characters, who are the blandest, stupidest, most incompetent, self-important characters I've ever read. And also, what a slog who edited this. Anyways, one girl kind of falls for one guy, but also, like, she's still like, I'm chill. Because he were like, I'm in love with you. And she's like, chill.
Yeah.
And then she's like...
I don't know. I like romance.
Books. But it wasn't even like...
Romify?
We coined that phrase.
Look, you were about to use it, weren't you? You were like, what's that word?
Romify. Jasmine, it's like,
I feel like we vibe.
But I get what you're trying to say and what you felt from it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you just didn't like the writing style.
Do you think that she should read, like, would the second one help with
anything? Second one, bitch? The second one is the best one.
Okay, so girl, Jasmine, try one
Just try the one more.
One more.
Because you love the women. You'll love the women in this next one. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I promise you that. So, and no love for that. Well, there is... Oh, my God. I can't... Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Not roll my fight. Hard.
Not roll my fight. Okay, that was the last one.
Okay. Should we end it?
I have... Okay, actually, let me do one more. Just for a one-off.
Okay.
For Yellowface.
Okay.
Should I do it?
Sure.
Last one. Ashley said, this book feels strangely soulless. Much of it I chalk up to the prose, which is as trite and uninspired as a college application essay written by a desperate 18-year-old. But the entire concept of the novel itself, a satire on the publishing industry and its marginalizations of Asian writers, is just executed very, very poorly. Whole swaths of the book is spent on inane descriptions of fake Twitter drama. I have witnessed real Twitter drama discourse over breakfast cereal that was more entertaining than whatever was cooked up here. There are no actual characters, only barely fleshed out mouthpieces that pop up as and when Kwang needs a vehicle for whatever message she's trying to convey at that moment. Wordy, girl, wordy.
No, it's giving spice.
But like, this is very egregious. It's a very egregious and distracting author, self-inserted character, and the story often comes across as Kwang's strange attempt to hit back at every single piece of criticism that has ever been lobbied at her throughout her career via this one self-insert. And most importantly, this book commits the worst sin that any satire could commit, and then it's not even funny. Was it supposed to be funny? Because, like, you read the girl, you don't like her, obviously.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, because it's a white woman who steals an Asian woman's book and story and publishes it as her.
Uh-huh.
And then she just wrote this just to, like...
Self-insert.
And she's mad at criticism. I don't understand that.
I mean, even if it was... Well, if she went through it, then she went through it. And then she's just giving her story, like, in an interesting way. So, like, even if she was...
Right.
What's wrong with that?
But it's so obvious satire.
Yeah.
And so you're just like, bitch, you just fucking wait.
No, she's another one that's like, Oxford.
Yeah.
You know?
Asian writer?
No, and like all her, like... things at the beginning, like sussy and trite and
yep.
Like, you know. I mean, honestly, 8.
Yeah. No, she's definitely white. She was mad that it's Asian author writing about a white woman taking over an Asian writer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was mad. We don't do that. Girl, what?
Like,
chill.
relax.
Hold on. What's in your history? Anyways.
Let me give a little last thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anna Green Gables.
Mm-hmm.
Joe said, I completely understand the point of this novel.
Right.
That Anne is there to help change these adults that are fusty and set in their ways or too outspoken, and that they, in turn, will help Anne develop as a person, to stop being so vain and to learn from her mistakes. And she surely does. Her life at Green Gables is full of experience. So many that she can learn a little something from each of them. An idyllic place to do such a thing. The writing was not terrible, yet that is all I can really say anything positive about. Anne herself was such a melodramatic, self-absorbent, incessant child that I could barely stand her. She spoke too much, far too much, to the extent that what she was saying, utter nonsense most of the time, took up several pages all at once. It was the largest waste of a tree I have ever known. The other characters were no better, but it was Anne who annoyed me most of all. There was little plot with zero conflict, except a few oopsies done by Anne herself, little misdemeanors that, surprisingly, barely made any of the adults angry, and if they were even slightly angered by her words or actions, they would forgive her almost instantly because Anne is such a wonderful, queer, interesting little girl. Girl, go back and read your first paragraph.
Right.
Because
I said, why is this 1 star?
Because, like, you said it at the very beginning. Yeah, that is what the book's about. And then you went and said, I don't understand that because of that.
Like, I don't like that it was about what the book was supposed to be about.
And honestly, I love Anne.
She's a yapper!
I'm like, when I saw that page long,
yes!
I was giggling.
Yes!
I literally had to stop and I had to show Brady. I was like, that's me. That's me.
So he would not like this pod then.
No.
He said, shut the fuck up already. Oh my god.
No. Okay, and then these are like really quick succession ones.
Uh-huh.
You have to be really charmed by Anne's non-stop yammering to enjoy this book. I wasn't, so I didn't.
Okay.
Valid.
But we don't ever see yappers, and I love a yapper.
I know. It was okay. I don't really like classics. I'm more of a slime person. I love reading slime books. What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean? Also, like, if you don't like classics, why did you...
I know. Anne's only character trait is being a naive idiot.
Damn, isn't she like 12?
Yeah. She's a little girl.
Well, she's a child, babe.
And, like, her whole thing is, like, yeah, you're naive as a child. And you learn. And also, she grew up in a fucking, like, abusive foster homes, but
Yeah.
also, like, what is that called? Orphanage.
Oh, yeah.
Bullied.
Yeah.
She got red hair. Back in the day, that was, like...
Being black.
They treated her like it. They said, you're fucking ugly, bitch, because you're a redhead.
Damn.
So, at the end of the day, if you don't like yappers, don't read this book.
If you don't like classics,
Don't read this book. But, if you're here, if you made it to the end,
yeah,
then you obviously like yappers. And we're classics.
go ahead and... Oh! Like that.
Go read that book. You'll love Anna Green Gables.
Yeah.
So, pretty much we learned today
Yeah.
that people hate non-binary characters.
Heavily.
They hate Romi-Fi.
Badly.
And that we have
Coined.
coined a new genre.
Look out for a Romi-Fi Rex.
And there's a lot of sexist people.
If you're also, little asterisk, if you're gonna write a bad review, get creative.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that passion.
Yeah.
Let us have a laugh with you. You know what I mean? But bring that evidence as well.
Yeah.
Because some of y'all, what did you read? Genuinely.
No, like, I'm more of a slime person. Explain. That was their only review ever. That they ever wrote.
I'm gonna read a classic. I don't like
I
classics.
don't like classics.
And then, comparing the 5th season, sorry, I go back to that, to a Disney show?
I don't even know.
This was a good one.
I know, and I had more,
Yeah.
but so we're already gonna have to do part 3.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let us know some of your favorite books down below, so then we can read them,
Yeah.
and then find the 1-star reviews and talk about them.
Also, let us know if you agree or disagree with these. Because if you agree,
they're gonna go to the gym and come back.
and then handle business.
And they're gonna handle business.
Just believe.
I mean, okay, I'll let you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, notification bell, all things.
You know it. And go ahead and follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well at the.tbr.podcast if you haven't already, because we post some really cool things there. So go check us out. We'll see you next week. Bye.